Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a una nueva entrevista en Eurovision Info. Hoy estamos con Francesca, una de las posibles representantes de Malta en Eurovisión. Hello Francesca, welcome to Eurovision Info.
Hello to everyone.
Thank you for accepting our interview. And who is your present for the public? Who is Francesca for the public? And what is your influence for music?
So, Francesca is a 27-year-old from the little tiny island of Malta, actually a smaller island, Gozo, which is approximately 30,000 inhabitants, so it's quite small. I'm actually a scientist by profession, but I've been singing for the past 20 years, so I consider myself as a singer as well. Sorry, this is my dog, she keeps interrupting. So basically, my whole, if you're asking me about my song, well, actually, Masquerade is a song which was written in a mood regarding the current issues that the world is facing with domestic violence and unhealthy relationships that are currently taking place all over the world. And that was actually the mood that was written when Masquerade was written, actually.
Yeah, you say your song for this year is Masquerade. You are
Yes.
competing in the quarterfinal, and in Friday we know the semi-finalists.
Yes, the 24 semi-finalist.
Yeah, who is your expectation for? Who is your first in the quarterfinal? What is your first impression when you listen to the song in live, and for you, who is?
Sorry, these are my dogs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So basically, when I heard all the songs, we're 24, we're actually 39. So when I heard all the songs, everyone has a special talent, and being on stage is very special for us. I mean, we're a small island, so getting the opportunity to be on stage, I'm very sorry. Getting the opportunity to be on stage is something huge for us. Everyone has a beautiful song in a different way. Everyone has a special song with a special message. But I'm hoping, like everyone else, I'm hoping to be part of the 24 next Friday. So fingers crossed, and hopefully I'll be part of the semi-final this year.
Yeah, and you have your staging is finally, and if you have maybe different because it's audition in quarterfinal, but you are ready for your performing in the semi-final.
Well, actually, my semi-final performance will be quite similar to what has been seen on the quarter-final with regards to the outfit. It's something that I wanted to give away to the audience, so the outfit will be exactly the same. Not exactly, there will be some changes to it, which I'm not going to mention. If I'm going to pass, everyone will be able to see that. But the performance will be a bit different on stage. I'll be having a bit of props, and I'll be having another person with me on stage, so I won't be alone on stage. And hopefully you'll be able to see it on the 9th of February.
Yeah, and if maybe you win MESC 2023, you have the same performing in Eurovision, or maybe you change the song because Malta sometimes change the song for winning, or you say the same performing because Liverpool is a more big stages than your national selection, and it's maybe you change or have the same performing.
Well, if I win, I mean, it's a very tough competition, so we don't know if who will win. So, but if I win, I'm hoping to keep some elements of the song which remain, but it's also at the discretion of the public broadcasting services and the team who decide which way best to go, if to change the song or not. But if we go with the same song, I'm hoping that we keep sorry, but these are my dogs, they're hyper all the time during this time, so excuse me, and the viewers, I'm very sorry.
No problem.
I have two very hyperactive dogs. But I'm hoping that if we're going to keep the same song, if Masquerade will remain, well, at least we'll have some elements which remain. But again, it doesn't depend on me.
Yeah. And in this year, you're competing with other 39 contestants. It's a bigger pre-selection, but we compete with big names in Malta. It's, for example, Fabrizio, Maxine, Brooke. How do you feel about competing with names, this name, and for you for competing in a bigger national selection?
Well, there's also Janville as well. He's named Ian now, but he's also a big name. Well, actually, I don't feel scared. I feel very honored to be sharing the stage with such beautiful persons, because they're most of the people out there don't know, but we're such a great group, and we're very close to each other. But to be sharing the stage with such talent, it's amazing. Well, actually, it's not the first time that I'm sharing the stage with Fabrizio, Brooke, and Ian, because I sing with a band. I've been with a band for the past 8 years. It's the Capital's big band. It's a local big band. And sometimes they were invited to sing with us, and we have weddings and they sing with us. So for me, it's quite normal, to be honest, to be sharing the stage with such big names, actually.
Yeah. And do you watch Eurovision in your other? You see the other Eurovision, and if you have maybe one favorite for Eurovision in general, from Malta or for other countries in general?
Well, I've been watching Eurovision since I was like 5, I think. But the first entry I actually remember from Malta was Seventh Wonder by Ira Losco, so that was 2002, I was 7. Locally, even though it wasn't in my time, I do like Little Child by Mary Spiteri. That was in 1992, so I still wasn't born, but I love it. I do interpret it sometimes with the band as well. I love Seventh Wonder. I love Angel from Chiara as well. And internationally, I do love Euphoria by Loreen. It's a massive song. It's a beautiful song. It will stay current forever, I think. So yeah, those are my favorites.
Normally, all people say Euphoria because I think Euphoria is in the moment with Eurovision is up again for the people, because all people know Euphoria with Eurovision, and
it's like the Eurovision anthem now, I think.
Yeah. Okay, for end the interview, once again, thank you for accepting our interview, and best of luck for Friday, and maybe hopefully see you in the semi-final. And if you send a message for our followers from Spain Eurovision Info and your fans, that would be great. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much for having this interview with me. It was an absolute pleasure. Spain will always have a special place in my heart, not because this is Spain Eurovision, but I've studied Spanish in school, and so Spain will always have a special place. I would like to thank all the fans for having my back since day one, be it having negative feedback or positive feedback, I accept it all. I've been working on Masquerade pretty hard. This is my second time in the Malta Eurovision, so I hope I make my family proud, which are my primary fans, and everyone out there who believes in Masquerade as much as I do. I hope that you like it. I hope that if we pass for the semi-final, you do like the different setup that we're having. And I wish all the best to the other contestants as well. We're such a great family. I only wish that we would be the 39 for the final, but that's not possible. So I wish all the best of luck to the other contestants for Friday. And I thank you once again for having me for this interview. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.